everyone. So, I'm actually outside in my backyard. Today's a very beautiful day. It's about 77 degrees outside out here in Columbus, Ohio. That's where I'm at. Um, it's nice and breezy, very warm, but it's not really hot. So, I decided to do the video outside. Um, Sorry I didn't bring the mic out here. Um, my fiance is going to use the mic for her video um, presentation for the job interview that she's doing. So she's using that for now, which is fine. Um, no, we are not living together. She just came over and did a little cookout, and of course gave some cook some delicious food that I made. So, but anyways, I have this one special video here for you. It's about a guy who has NF type 1. Um, so very rare conditions, and you guys really should look at this video. It's a great story. So here's the video.
Oh boy. Sorry. I know the last time I took him to a park, there were some kids that told him he looked like a monster. So, and he hadn't been back to that park ever since. So I had to tell him that I had to tell him that he's not a monster. He's just been through a lot. He goes through a lot. Hey, Amare. Hey, doing okay? Okay, you ready for some lunch? Yeah. I actually knew when I was pregnant with him that it was like a 50-50 chance that he would come out with his genetic condition. Come on, little bud. Amare has a condition called NF type 1, which is incurable, and which causes tumors throughout his skeletal and nervous system. So it just causes a lot of problems throughout his body, which the growths can come up anywhere on his body. Amare has one of the worst cases that you can get. So he was taking chemo medicine for a while, and it seemed to help a little bit, but he's not been on it for a year or so, just to see how the tumors act. Put it on there. So this year we probably have to start him back on some kind of chemo medicine because it looks like they're starting to grow back or grow a little more and faster. It's a lot, it really is. As he got older, it got more noticeable because the tumors grew. I'm trying not to get emotional. It was hard. It was very hard when I found out. Okay, it'll be done in just a minute. Morris, he's like any other young boy his age. He has limitations of things that he can and can't do. His vision is very, very limited. He only can see out the right eye, which is kind of covered up, his right eye as well because of the tumors. So it makes it hard for him to do certain things. Like, he loves football, but he really can't get out there and play like everybody else because of his tumors. But he really doesn't act like he have a genetic condition or anything, because I look at him as a normal child. 2017, Amare got to meet the Harlem Globetrotters in Huntsville, Alabama, and he got a autographed jersey and a basketball as well. But he had a great time that day. He really did. He smiled the whole way there and all the way home. I was overjoyed because he still talks about it to this day. I have to pull the tape up, okay? so he can eat. We're getting ready for EJ and Lewis, Amare's cousin, to come over. When they come over, we're gonna probably go to the park somewhere and let them just have some fun together and spend some time together at the park. Hey, babies. Hey, my loves. Look at that. Now pray that something can be done. It's hard. It really is. You know which jacket you gonna wear? Amare, he mostly plays with his two cousins. So he really doesn't really get out a whole lot.
We just like to have fun with our family and our cousin Amari. I know he has a genetic condition. I like hanging out with just the same. I like hanging out with just the way he is. I doesn't seem any different.
I know the last time I took him to a park, there were some kids that told him he looked like a monster. So, and he hasn't been back to that park ever since. So I had to tell him that sorry. I had to tell him that he's not a monster. Main focus is Amari and giving him a better quality of life. Because I don't want to have to focus on trying to figure out how I'm going to get this and that paid. I made this GoFundMe in order to just help provide, because we have a lot of doctor's appointments that we have to go back and forth to. He inspired me so many ways. He's enthusiastic about everything. He doesn't let anything get him down, really. I just only can hope that they find something that can really, really help him tremendously down the line. That can maybe even take all the tumors away. That would be a blessing right there.
All right. So, as you can see, Amir was diagnosed with NF type 1, known as, and please forgive me for saying this wrong because it's kind of hard to pronounce it, but it's known as Neurofibromatosis type 1. And basically, it just means that it is a rare genetic condition that causes tumors to grow on or around nerves in the body. Um, and so you can see from his face, tumor has grown all over his face, which, makes him look, quote unquote, what other people were saying, like a monster. But, he's not a monster. He's human, but he has a genetic disease. Um, so basically, these tumors are usually benign, but they can cause serious health problems as they grow, such as pain and damage to surrounding tissues. And in some cases, a neofibroma can transform into a cancerous tumor called malignant peripheral nerve sheath tumor, known as MPNST. Whew. I would say these terminology uh, is like really difficult to pronounce. Just to let you know on this, but this is coming off of the research that I was looking up on Google. Um, but people with NF1 are also at a higher risk of developing other cancerous tumors, including brain cancer, breast cancer, and leukemia. Some tumors associated with NF1 include uh, gliomas. These brain tumors are common in people with NF1, especially during childhood. The most common types of gliomas are astrocytoma, brainstem glioma, and optic pathway glioma. Gosh, these terminologies are really difficult to pronounce, but I'm doing the best as I can. Um, Optic gliomas develop in the cells around the optic nerve, which controls vision. About 15% of children with NF1 will develop an optic glioma, usually before the age of 6. Neo Neofibromas. These tumors can grow anywhere in the nervous system, including the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Small neofibromas on or under the skin may not require treatment, but large larger ones that are painful or cause emotional distress can be surgically removed. So yes, it can be surgically removed. Um, you know, when I saw the guy's face, in that video, I'm thinking some of these doctors can like try to remove some of the tissues off his face, or I would say the tumors off his face. But as you can see from the video, it does look pretty painful um, on his face. Um, and these diseases are very rare. It's very rare. We don't see that very often, but it um, sometimes does happen. Um, Other sign of NF1 include flat, light brown spots on the skin called cafe late. Man, those are hard to pronounce. Um, Spots. These spots can be more than 5 millimeters in diameter in children and more than 15 millimeters across in adults. A doctor can usually diagnose NF1 with a physical exam. Um, this is for the information purposes only. This is a good medical um, advice. But as you guys can see from the videos, um, you can see it does look painful um, on his face. Um, and so on and so forth. So he was like diagnosed from birth, and it is very painful, and it's a very rare condition. Um, and so he has to live with that for almost for the rest of his life. Now, I really do believe that you know through Jesus Christ, um, I believe that God can like provide him a doctor, you know, a surgeon doctor that can like surgically remove uh, the tumor in his face and make his face, um, it's not going to be perfect, but they could do like a what is called like a plastic surgery on his face and make him more um, presentable, make him more human, so that he can go ahead and have a good life ahead of him. Now, as you can see, Amar is 13 years old, so he has plenty of life to live, and I believe that God will provide the right doctors for him so that he they can surgically remove the NF1 type 1 tumor on his face. So just please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this video, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, give care, and have a great day. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see on the black screen, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification. Thank you.